Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today, we continue one of the most important series on this channel, Low Cost, Maximum Priority Hero Guides. These are not about maxing everything, chasing perfection, or draining your account. These guides are about understanding what truly matters, investing only where it counts, and making heroes functional, dangerous, and reliable without regret. And today's hero is one that perfectly rewards smart building. We're talking about Yasmine. Yasmine is an agility-based warrioress from the nature faction, positioned on the front line and dealing physical damage. On paper, she looks simple: fast attacks, high damage, assassin behavior. But in reality, Yasmine is one of the most punishing heroes in the game when built correctly. And one of the most disappointing when built incorrectly. So understanding her priorities is everything. All of Yasmine's skills scale with physical attack. Her basic attacks are physical, her burst damage is physical, and her poison, which deals pure damage, is applied through critical hits that originate from her physical attacks. This already tells us something very important. Physical attack is not just a stat for Yasmine. It is her entire identity. Her main role is pure damage dealing, and she does it in a very specific way. Yasmine has one of the highest basic attack speeds in the game. Once fully charged, she jumps behind the enemy line and targets the foe with the lowest armor, striking them 7 times in rapid succession. After this lethal sequence, her dodge and critical hit chance increase dramatically. And this is where things escalate. Every time Yasmine lands a critical hit, she applies poison. This poison deals pure damage, can be reapplied, and stacks up to 10 times. On top of that, poisoned enemies have a portion of their healing blocked. This means Yasmine doesn't just kill fast, she prevents recovery. Against the right targets, once she starts rolling, the fight is already over. But only if she's built properly. So let's talk about how to prepare Yasmine for battle at low cost, focusing strictly on what makes her effective and ignoring everything that doesn't. We begin with sparks of power. This one is simple and non-negotiable. Max them. Sparks increase agility, physical attack, health, and armor, all stats that Yasmine needs. They are not slow to upgrade, they are not expensive compared to skins, and they give immediate value. There is no reason to delay this step. Next, artifacts, and this is where many players make their first mistake. Your first priority artifact is the book, the Warrior's Code. This artifact boosts physical attack and other core stats that directly improve every single one of Yasmine's skills. It accelerates her damage, strengthens her poison application, and increases her overall threat much faster than anything else. At low cost, this is where you start. Glyphs come next, and again, we focus on efficiency. Ideally, all glyphs should reach level 40. That is the perfect balance point between cost and power, especially if you save your runic stones and spend them during the runic milestone event. If resources are tight, you only need 3 glyphs. Physical attack is the first priority. This is obvious, it scales everything Yasmine does. Health comes second, giving her just enough survivability to stay alive long enough to complete her execution cycle. Agility comes third, scaling physical attack further while also providing a bit of armor. These 3 glyphs alone already make Yasmine dangerous. Everything else can wait. After glyphs, you move to her ring artifact, the Ring of Agility. This reinforces her main stat and complements the book perfectly. If you're low on resources, you can stop after developing the book and bringing the ring to a reasonable level. If you have more resources later, finishing the ring is the natural next step. Hero level is next. Yasmine must be taken to level 120. not one level less. This unlocks talismans, and talismans are one of the most powerful low-cost upgrades in the game when used correctly. Yasmine has 2 talismans. Her first talisman is relatively easy to obtain and is extremely valuable. It provides agility and critical hit chance, both stats that perfectly match her kit. This talisman alone can replace the value of 2 fully maxed skins if it's leveled properly and rolled well. Her second talisman requires a significant emerald investment, and is not yet available in the Eternal Frontier shop, making it much harder to obtain early. That's fine. You don't need it immediately. Her first talisman already does the heavy lifting. And yes, her first talisman is available in the Eternal Frontier shop for 700k coins. Strive to get it. It is one of the smartest investments you can make for Yasmine. Now let's talk about evolution. 5 stars are enough. Truly. Yasmine's soulstones come from the Hydra shop and the heroic chest, and pushing all the way to absolute star is a long process. At low and mid investment, 5 stars give you everything you need to make her functional and lethal. Anything beyond that can wait. Skills come next, and here there is no debate. All skills must be maxed. Yasmine's performance is directly tied to her skill levels. Leaving skills underleveled dramatically reduces her damage, her poison uptime, and her ability to snowball fights. And now we reach skins, the biggest resource trap in the game. So let's be very clear. If you are going to build one skin only, it must be physical attack. No hesitation. No doubt. No question. Physical attack is the stat that defines Yasmine. It increases her burst, her poison application, and her overall kill pressure. Without it, she feels weak. With it, she becomes terrifying. Once the first physical attack skin is fully maxed, you move to the second physical attack skin. Yes, again physical attack. All other skins can wait. Agility, magic defense, critical hit chance, all of them are secondary. They add polish later, but they are not required for Yasmine to do her job. When all of this comes together, something important happens. Yasmine becomes exactly what she is meant to be, a fast, lethal executioner who punishes low armor, stacks poison relentlessly, and denies healing at the worst possible moments for the enemy. She doesn't need every upgrade. She doesn't need every skin. She doesn't need to drain your account. She needs clarity. By following these steps, you build Yasmine at average or low cost with a fully developed physical attack skin, focused artifacts, maximum sparks, key glyphs, maximum skills, full hero level, and a powerful talisman. You save resources. You avoid overbuilding. And you keep room to grow your roster instead of locking everything into one hero. That's smart progression. That's efficient building. And that's how Yasmine remains relevant at every stage of the game. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.